Hello, it's me. That doesn't go, does it? Hi, it's me, Vicky Marie. And hola, soy yo, Vicky, because I am streaming this to both my YouTube channels. Where's that coming from? Oh, hang on, I can hear myself in the background. Okay, so here we are. Happy Dia de San Valentin. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you all for being here with me. Now, I have a cocktail. I was trying to get a strawberry daiquiri, as you know, and I ended up getting a strawberry mojito because I couldn't find the strawberry daiquiri in the place where I normally get the straw. I think they must only do it in the summer. They do like these lovely frozen cocktails in the frozen section. You know, it's just like a bag and you buy it and it's lovely. But I think they must only do it in the summer because I couldn't find any the other day. So I ended up with this strawberry mojito. Now, I've put in it some grapes and strawberries. It's revolting. It's horrible. I don't know why I bought it because I don't like mojitos. So why I thought I would like a strawberry mojito, I don't know. It's just a made-up cocktail in a bottle. Now, I've tried to make it a bit more palatable because luckily, quick thinking, I did buy a bottle of Cava as well, just in case I didn't like it. And I don't like it. So I've put a bit of Cava in it just to make it so I can actually drink it to say cheers and happy Valentine's Day. So, Feliz Dia de San Valentin, happy Valentine's Day, arriba, abajo, centro, dentro. Even with the Cava in, it's not that nice, but I just wanted to have a little drink of a cocktail with you. I wish it would have been those lovely strawberry daiquiris. But anyway, I'm going to swap it now for a glass of Cava, which is nice, that I know that I like. Ooh, I don't know why I got it, because I don't like mojitos. If you like the taste, if you don't like the taste of mojitos, like that minty, I don't know what it is, because I do like mint. It's not that I don't like mint, but just makes me feel sick. It's like medicine. Okay, so I just want to play this for you to start. Little heart thing. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope your day's been full of love. We're all positivity tonight, all love, no twonks, no talking about negative things tonight. We just for one night in this crazy world we live in, with all the mad things that happen all the time, a lot of things that aren't that positive. Tonight we're going to be positive, and we're going to remember that love as well exists in this world. So let me just play this. Oh. Happy Valentine's Day. Feliz Dia de San Valentin. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, where am I now? So I'm going to say, so first I'm going to say thank you, and then I can take the ticker off actually. Thank you for watching my channel, liking my channel, either channel, because I know I'm streaming to both channels, my Spanish channel and my Vicky Marie Chats channel. So thank you for liking, subscribing, all of you that are members, anyone who has bought me a Ko-fi, sent me a super chat, etc. Even anyone who just sits at home watching, thank you so much. Thank you for the emails. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for everything. And yeah, I love you all, especially on Valentine's Day. So your support really does, joking aside, your support does mean everything to me, because I couldn't do this channel or the other channel without you. Okay, take my little ticker off and let's say hello to everybody. So let me know, yeah, how have your days been? Were you inundated with Valentine's Day cards? Can't say that I was, but never mind. It's still been lovely. To be honest, I've had a lovely day. So, hi Robin, hi Maria. They were here earlier. I don't know if they're here now. Hi Claire, hi Desi. Maybe Desi will make it. Hi Chumba, hi David. Hi Tina. Hi Ocean. Hi Wendy. Oh God, that horrible cocktail. Blech. Hi Bridget. Hi Kelly. Hi Yvonne. Oh Wendy, I don't like mojitos. I don't like it's. I love I like anything strawberry normally. Strawberry is one of my favorite flavors, but it's the mojito bit. Oh, it tastes like medicine. It's much better in a cava. Thank you, Bridget. Yeah, I was going to go pink tonight, and then I thought, no, I'm going to go red. Red for Valentine's. Claire, it wasn't nice. Honestly, it was horrible. Oh, so Wendy spent Valentine's Day in an intermediate care unit with the oldies. Oh, sweet. Your mum's 93 and looking for a boyfriend. Yeah. Do you know what? It's I've got a sister, an older sister. She's in a care home. Well, she found a boyfriend straight away because she's just one of those people. She does. She just, I don't know. She's just, anyway, never mind. Hi, Julie Ashmore. Chumba couldn't open the front door. She had so many cards. Oh, Wendy, yeah, I saw that you said that your boyfriend dumped you 2 days ago. That was nice of him, wasn't it? What a nice guy. He's probably no loss, Wendy, to be fair. If he did that, he could have at least waited. Or maybe it's better that he didn't wait till after Valentine's Day. I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Hi, Melanie. Ooh, Charlie Angel received 2 Valentine's cards. Were they who? No, I won't make a joke about it. I was just. So David says the postman slipped a disc delivery news. Good for you, Charlie, getting 2 Valentine's cards. I don't think I've ever received 2 Valentine's cards. More in plural. I've never received plural ones, I don't think. Not in a good way, anyway. So he's a twonk, is he, Wendy? Well, there you go. You're better off without him. Hi, Kelly. There you go, Charlie. You got the most cards, I think, today. Well, that's it. Now, here's my Valentine. Little Riley. Yes, he is. Honey, you're my Valentine. I should have put him in red. He looks lovely in red because he's white. You've got to get down now because I'm trying to do a live stream. He's getting really sort of into he likes to get on the camera now. He's like, as soon as I start a stream, he's there. He started doing it in classes as well. Oh, and what else I wanted to get down. I've got my Burns night skirt on that didn't arrive in time for Burns night. So I'm trying to get the use out of it. Because, do you remember when I ordered a tartan skirt for Burns night and it arrived the next day? So I'm trying to get some use out of it. So it goes nicely with my red top. So there you go. I'm getting some use out of it. Hi, Mello. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so what we're going to start with, I think we'll start. I've got, a lot of things to go through with you. We're going to do a little bit of Spanish, like how you talk about Valentine's Day in Spanish and English, because there'll be people who watching who are Spanish who will be interested in the English probably. So, well, I say they will. I don't get so many viewers on my live streams on the Spanish channel. It's funny. It's just I've got a similar amount of subscribers, maybe a few less, but not that many. But I just don't. They don't seem to. Thank you, Ocean. They don't seem to like the lives. But anyway, they watch the videos afterwards. So we're going to start off with the things that you all sent in for Valentine's Day, and lots of poems and photos. And all right, Riley, God, he's back again. You're a bugger, aren't you? Okay, so that's what we're going to look at first. We're going to look at the things that I was sent. So this is one of the photos. Now, I didn't know this. Is this true, or was this just, been made up for Valentine's Day? But the Valentine's Day list. So apparently there's a build up to Valentine's Day. Did you know that? I didn't know that. 7th of February is Rose Day. That's a good day. I love flowers. I love it when, men are really funny about buying flowers, aren't they? In my experience, anyway, it's obviously just the men I've met, but they're always really funny about buying flowers. It's like, they say things like, oh, well, it doesn't have to be about Valentine's Day for me to buy you flowers, and I sort of say, well, you never buy me flowers. So, I understand that if every other day, or once a month, they were coming home with flowers. But then every now and again, I have been surprised by people, partners that I've had who weren't really into romance. Some people just aren't romantic, are they? And it is nice then when I was surprised once with a big bunch of red roses at the airport when I went to visit my my partner of the time in Scotland. And he's total non-romantic. And then as I got into the car, I just produced this massive bunch of red roses. Yes, he did, didn't he, Riley? So it was a really nice surprise. So 7th of February, Rose Day. 8th of February, Propose Day. Now, don't forget, ladies out there, this year is a leap year. So if, get down, you won't get down. So if you're planning on, see, Wendy, you could have proposed to that twonk on leap year. So just count yourself lucky that he was gone before that. But if you do want to propose to somebody, leap year is this year. So it's your opportunity this year. 9th of February is Chocolate Day. Well, you could argue that every day is Chocolate Day. 10th of February is Teddy Day. 11th of February, Promise Day. 12th of February, Hug Day. 13th of February, Kiss Day. And the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. That's sweet, isn't it? I like that. So it's quite nice that if you had a build up. No, build up to Hi Ruth, happy Valentine's Day. David says he got the missus a lovely bunch of flowers. Luckily he was passing the cemetery. Oh dear me, so funny. That's funny. Well, trouble is it's probably true now, David. Oh dear me. Hi Trish, thank you. Oh look, he's back again. No, he's determined. He's determined, aren't you? You're determined you're going to be on the camera tonight. You're my little Valentine. Yeah, he's my funny Valentine, aren't you? Okay, so let's go back. Yeah, do you think some men feel just daft buying flowers? We once went to a place in Spain that's called La Plaza de las Flores, right? The flower square is famous for flowers. There's flower sellers everywhere. And I thought, I'm bound to get some flowers. We're at the Plaza de las Flores. Nah, no flowers. But anyway, I got them at Glasgow Airport. not Glasgow Airport, Prestwick. He probably bought them in the airport. Are you going to get down? No, Riley's not getting down. He's staying there. Okay, let's get back to these. Where am I? Losing track now of what I'm doing. It doesn't take much, does it? Right. So that's first one. And then this. I think I'll sit here until the mailman comes by with all my Valentines. And it just like sits there. Charlie Brown, love Charlie Brown. And then next minute it's night time. Well, that's the way it goes. Yes, I expect there's a few of us who've sat there like that a few times. Well, I don't sit and wait for Valentine's cards, but and then another boyfriend. Every boyfriend I've ever had, they're not really romantic. My Spanish boyfriend, he turned up one night on Valentine's Day. It's a bit of a long story because he's the most unreliable person that you'd ever know. You wouldn't know till the last minute if he was coming or not. He was probably hedging his bets in case he had somewhere else more interesting to go. But anyway, he finally decided he was coming around. We were going to have a meal. And he turned up at the door and I started going mad, because he'd been messing me around as usual. That's a whole nother book that I could write a book about him. And then he came in and then we sort of calmed down and we made friends. And then he went outside and brought me in a rose and a card that he'd hidden outside because he said, oh, well, if you were going to be horrible to me, I wasn't going to give it you. Now, I do know it was for me because it did have my name in it. So it wasn't that he would have just kept it and then took it to someone else's house. But yeah, and that really surprised me. It was, because he, again, why do I always end up with these men that aren't romantic? But he, again, was not romantic. So that was nice because that was a real shock. That's the biggest shock. He could surprise you sometimes. I think he did it just when he realised he'd gone too far. He'd know that would work. Anyway, here's another Charlie Brown one. Every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. That's true, isn't it? Oh, yeah, and somebody sent me this picture. Do you remember these love hearts? Where I think they still do them. As far as I know, I think they're still, you'll know better than me because I'm not in the UK, but do you remember these? I remember when we were kids, these love hearts, and you always hope to get, when you'd give them to the people you wanted to have them, depending on what they said. I'm just going to come back into the chat minute because I want to see if anybody does remember that. Do you remember the love hearts? Hi, Karen JH. Oh, they do love hearts, but the text has changed. What's YouTube doing tonight? Are they... they're probably woke now. Oh, dear me. Yes, they're sweeties, Charlie. They're little sweeties. And they always used to have all these different expressions on them and at school. And they're nice as well. They taste nice too. Oh, because I got a packet of those ones on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Anyway. Let me go back. Where am I? God, I forget where I am. So yeah, you said we love hearts. Now this is a different sort of love, of course. This is the love because there's romantic love. Of course, Valentine's Day probably is about romantic love, but look, this is a different sort of love. When you have a love between, you and your pet. This little tummy of this little doggy. Beautiful. This was a poem that somebody sent. Emily Bronte. I love Emily Bronte. I should have looked maybe of some more poems. I just ran out of time, but I love the ground under his feet and the air over his head and everything he touches and every word he says. I love all his looks and all his actions and him entirely and together. Oh, all together. So that is from Wuthering Heights. Very romantic little poem. Well, it's not a poem, it's part of the book, but I love things like that. Now, this I thought was funny. I can't remember if I saw this on Facebook or if somebody sent it me. But Romeo and Juliet, of course, probably the most famous love story of all time, is not a love story. It's a 3-day relationship between a 13-year-old and a 17-year-old that resulted in 6 deaths. Sincerely, everyone who actually read it. It's true, isn't it? It's true. 3-day relationship between a 13-year-old and a 17-year-old that resulted in 6 deaths. Never mind. Never mind. It's a classic. It's a classic. Another poem someone sent. If it stays, it is love. If it ends, it's a love story. And if it never begins, it's poetry. I think that's really, really nice. If it stays, it is love. If it ends, it's a love story. And if it never begins, it is poetry. Nice, that. Oh, and then someone sent this. Again, this goes back to love between people and animals. And, I don't mean that in a horrible way. I mean pets. Any breed can be taught to be aggressive. It's time we quit blaming the wrong end of the leash. That, of course, is referring to the XL bully dogs. And this I thought was good, that somewhat, because you've got to love yourself first, isn't it? Really, the most important love is for yourself. You have to love yourself, because if you don't, you can't accept love from anyone else. So I think this is good. Yeah, like saying I love you and it going in your ear. You have to love yourself. That's important too. Me on February the 14th, I love you, and it's going round and back into their own ears. Now this was one of my subscribers, I don't know if they're here tonight. This is what they did, went to a Valentine's Day cabaret, the Goulois Big Band. It's not in the UK, put it that way, it's in Australia somewhere. And they went there to support their partner, who is, don't know if he's a guitarist, he's in this band anyway. And they have learned to sort of help them out when they do gigs, etc. Another Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's always popular for love things. That's sweet. Okay, and then we've got another poem, The Treasure That Is Love. Lengthening, this is a little bit sad, this one, I think. Lengthening shadows were falling when a spirit voice spoke in my ear. Treasure the love you were given, love born of a heavenly sphere. Bow down before love and worship. See the beauty it brings to your soul. Watch it as it changes your life and all its wonders unfold. Hold this love in your hands gently, like a dove with a broken wing. Bring love to your ear and listen. If you're quiet, you'll hear it sing. Throw down your gold and your silver. Cast aside all foolish treasure. If love is flowing through your life, you are rich beyond all measure. That's actually made me a little bit emotional. That's lovely. So I treasure this precious love. I treasure this precious love. Each day the mystery I retell. From the shadows his love emerged, and with me it chose to dwell. and that's by someone called Laura Colon. So that's a lovely poem. I do like poetry. I am a softie at heart. I am an absolute softie. Oh, and then someone sent this. Do we remember this film? I remember this from when I was young. Love Story. It was like a massive hit, wasn't it? With Ryan O'Neill and Ali McGraw. Do we remember this film? I'm just coming back to the chat now to have a look, see if anybody remembers. It was a very sad film. It had, I don't want to spoil it for anyone because you may end up watching it. I'm sure you can still get to watch it, but it was like a big film of its time, and it was very, very sad. No, Charlie, you're probably too young. Claire, probably you're too young. If you're my age, you'll remember it because it was, well, it was massive. It was just a massive film. I watched it. I went to see it at the cinema. I think I might have even been to see it quite a few times. It was one of those. We used to go to the cinema a lot then. And if it was a film we liked, like Jaws, that was another one. I remember going to see like loads of times, and Love Story as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the music was a thing, wasn't it, Trish? The theme tune. Anyway, probably a lot of you may be too young to remember it. But it's a lovely film. Ryan O'Neill and Ali McGraw, but quite sad. Okay, another little poem. I am good, but not an angel. This is me. I am good, but not an angel. I do sin, but I am not the devil. I'm just a small girl in a big world trying to find someone to love. And actually, this was Marilyn Monroe who said it. And I love Marilyn Monroe. She was, I think she had a very sad life. I think she was just looking for love and going about it all the wrong ways. Very sad for Marilyn. I've read so much about Marilyn Monroe, like all she wanted was to get married, have children. She never had any children, did she? And she just went from one relationship to another, and they all went wrong. So yeah, sad. But it's good that I'm good, but not an angel. I do sin, but I'm not the devil. I'm just a small girl in a big world trying to find someone to love. Ah. Oh, and this is what one of the members made. They're here tonight, and if they want to say who they are, I won't say who did it because they might not want me to. But I love this. It just made me laugh so much. You know, my sheriff, Jeff, and we'd been laughing about it, hadn't we? About how I call him my sheriff, etc. And we saying about, is that a gun, or, and then it's got, I'm pleased to see you. So that was funny. Thank you so much. That really brought a smile to my face when I got that. Just made me laugh. We need to laugh, don't we? Because we talk about a lot of serious things, but that doesn't mean to say, you know, that we can't sometimes have a bit of a laugh. We've got to have a laugh. If you didn't laugh, you definitely would cry. Oh, there's Jeff. Oh, I wonder if he's bought his wife any red roses for Valentine's Day. I bet he has. He strikes me as a man who would definitely buy his wife some roses. And here we go, going back to sort of loving. I had to put little Nikki on here because she's just so cute. Oh, bless. And then you wouldn't expect a love quote from Edgar Allan Poe, would you? But we loved with a love that was more than love. Ah, that's sweet, isn't it? The thing is, you know, I never regret any relationship that I've had, even when it goes terribly wrong, really, because, you know, there's always good times to remember as well. So somebody else sent this: to give somebody your time is the biggest gift that you can give. Franca Potente. And that again is true, because sometimes it's difficult to give you time. You know, we lead busy lives. We're always running around doing this, doing that. You know, there's always things to do, and I think we don't probably give people enough time. I always regret not giving my parents enough time, because you don't realise that time is limited. You know, I think you know, I lost my parents quite young compared to some people, but older than other people. And I think you just don't realise, do you, with anybody, not only your parents, you never think that time is limited, but of course your time is limited. Your time with everybody is limited, so, and you just don't know when it's going to be the last time. Right, I'm getting sad now, so I'm not doing that. We've got to get a bit happier again. Oh, so this person as well sent me these things, like about you know, what makes a good marriage. Because you know, some people, like my mum and dad, they were married for 50 years or more, and it wasn't a perfect marriage by any means. They went through a lot of problems, but they stuck together. So anyway, a great marriage is, people these days, people don't stick together, I suppose. And sometimes that's a good thing, obviously, if it's a really bad relationship. But sometimes I do think maybe people split up too soon, don't work their way through problems. So a great marriage is not when the perfect couple comes together, it's when an imperfect couple learns to enjoy their differences. There is no more lovely, friendly, and charming relationship, communion, or company than a good marriage, and that was Martin Luther. Love at first sight is easy to understand. It's when people, yeah, it's when two people have been looking at each other for a lifetime that it becomes a miracle. And it's true, because that first, you know, when you first meet someone, it's all exciting and all nice, and you know, that's the best time, isn't it? And then it's difficult then when it sort of settles down and becomes more sort of mundane, if you like, or you get used to each other. That's, you know, if you can make it last even after that, you know. And anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm useless with relationships. So don't take any advice on relationships from me. Before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with a slow internet to see who they really are. Mello, has your internet sorted itself out now, or YouTube or whatever? Because it's true, you know, there's nothing worse, is it, when your internet starts going funny, to see someone's true colours, when they get really annoyed about it. I certainly do. Before you marry a person, then you should first make them use a computer with slow internet to see who they really are. Yeah, there's a few tests you could probably give to people. See if you can get an idea of what they get angry about. Okay, what kills intimacy in a relationship? Conflict. If there is ongoing conflict in your relationship, it can be difficult to develop intimacy. It's not easy to feel close to someone you're arguing with. So anger, hurt, resentment, lack of trust, or a sense of being unappreciated can all affect intimacy. Yeah, I tell you what I just cannot stand are lies. You know, because some people, mainly men, no, but they tell little lies. It drives me absolutely mad, because there's no, and they'll all say, "Oh, well, I didn't want to tell you because I thought you'd be angry." And you know, and I always think, yeah, I'm angry now because you've just told me a lie. But you know, that to me, honesty is the most important thing. People have to be honest. But even if it is, you know, something you don't really want to hear, honesty is what's important in a relationship, in my opinion. Where do most marriages go wrong? If you think that sexual infidelity is the leading cause of divorce, you've got it wrong. We polled over 100 Your Tango experts to see what they say are the top reasons that married couples decide to split. And believe it or not, communication problems came out on top as the #1 reason marriages fail. That's interesting, because I think a lot of marriages or partnerships survive, affairs, if you like. Partners have affairs and still manage to, I think once it comes out into the open again, as long as they're honest about it in the end, I think marriages can survive affairs, infidelity, like they say. But I don't know, luckily for me, that's never happened to me, where I've had, it sort of has, but not really from a serious relationship. The relationship I had with my Spanish friend, if you like, it was never really, I wouldn't say, I know for a fact he was not faithful, but I never really expected him to be. It was a different sort of relationship. But I don't know how I'd feel if I was married to someone and they were unfaithful. I don't know if I could forgive it. I could probably forgive it, but whether I could forget it or not, I don't know. So what are the 3 C's of marriage? A strong and healthy relationship is built on the 3 C's. Now, David, don't go making up 3 new C's. Communication, compromise, and commitment. Think about how to use communication to make your partner feel needed, desired, and appreciated. That's interesting. Another Marilyn Monroe, it's a picture of Marilyn Monroe. I don't know if she actually said this. Love is rare, life is strange, nothing lasts, and people change. And I think this is a problem. So people who get married young, for their marriage to last, people do change. So somebody at 18 is not the same as how they're going to be when they're 38 or even 28 or even probably 21. So people do change, circumstances change. And if you can get through changes like that, then, that's pretty good if your relationship can stand the test of time. But also, I suppose, if it's going through a bad phase, it can get better. So you can think of it that way as well. Oh, and I wanted to show this because these are the deers that go into one of the members' garden, and that's love, isn't it? They're a pair, I think, or are they both girls? I'm not sure if they're both girls, but there is a boy one that comes as well. So, that's love, isn't it? Maybe they live in a little herd or something, but they come into this person's garden to get apples and God knows what that she puts out for them. So that's a form of love as well, isn't it? Oh, and this is a little sneak peek of the Chez, Vicki, or Chez, I should say. Chez, Vicki Marie Doll's house we're going to be looking at, that Claire's been working on, the pink house for Valentine's Day. And you see this little plant here? I actually have got some plants like that. Let me just see this little plant. I've got some of them in my on my patio. So, and she's done, it's just fantastic again what she's made, the little pink, look at the toilet with the cover, the toilet cover. My mum and dad used to have one like that on their toilet. Oh, it's so cute, isn't it? This is the bathroom, I suppose. Yeah, there's the little bath. Oh, I've even got some rubber ducks. Little mat. The sink with the gold tap and the mirror. Anyway, that's just a sneak peek because there's lots more pictures of that. I hope your day is full of love. And that's it. Okay. Well, when I say that's it for the moment. Yeah, spooky. It's spooky. Now, also, one of our other members has sent me some photos of. Hi, Rio. have sent me some photos of little miniature things that they make. It's not a doll's house like Claire does, but it's well, it's things to go in a doll's house. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at the other one as well. But so let's see if I can find it. I think we'll look at what will we look at first? Oh, I'm spoilt for choice now. I don't know whether to look at the other doll's house first or the Chez Vicki Marie. Let's see if I can find it. So I think I'll show you the other one. Let me just see how to do it. Yeah, so how many talented members are there, or subscribers that I've got, that you are out there, that you can all do all these fantastic, oh sorry, hang on, you can all do all these fantastic things. I just feel like totally inadequate, because I love those things, but I don't know how to do them. Oh God, I've lost it now, hang on. Right, I find it again. I found it once and then I dropped it. Right, yeah. So this is another member who makes all these miniature things as well. So we've got a little sewing machine here, look. A little Singer treadle sewing machine. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? Not sure what these things are here, but lovely little picture on the wall. And then this is like got a grandfather clock, like a wall unit. So that is, I don't think it's like 2 floors, isn't it, of a house? Look at that. Just so clever. A little close-up of the grandfather clock. Table and chair. Another close-up of the table and chair. I'm just getting a little bit more colour. I love the picture on the wall as well. Look, and you've got the little cup and saucer, a watch, these like letters, aren't they, in that? Brilliant. And a little paraffin lamp, or a little lamp of some kind, I think. Little sewing cupboard where they've got their material and that for their sewing machine. Wow. That's just so lovely. It's steampunk, apparently. I love the sewing machine. I love it. I might have repeated some of them. Hang on. Yeah. And this is like a Halloween type one. Oh dear. Like a little scary cupboard at your own risk. Look at that little chest. I have got a chest actually as well here in the living room. I haven't got a broom, honestly. Well, not that sort of broom. Little skeleton. Elsa's again waiting for the sonar images. It's beautiful, isn't it? Ooh, don't know about that one. Little poison cupboard. I think this isn't this a secret? I think it's a secret entrance, like what do they call it? You know, a secret door, supposedly. Oh, look at the teapot. I think it's an Alice in Wonderland thing. That's right, because it's got eat me these things. It's connected with Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, it's a tea party, is it? Yeah. Lovely. Okay, that's it. Oh, so Mello, you have to, Mello, you'll have to send some photos of your crochet and knitting. So you can have a look at it. So you're also gifted. Ocean makes dioramas and book nooks. David says, if I give the sub a button, can she sew a shirt on it, please? Oh, dear. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? Now we're going to see. Oh, you've emailed me a photo, Mello. What now, while I'm in the middle of a stream? You should have sent it earlier. I might be able to check it. Have I got my emails on? Let's have a look. Oh, Mello's emailed a photo of a packet of love hearts. Oh, he's actually got some there with him because I think he was watching the video. Were you at the time? Let's see, how can I show that? Don't know if I can. I'll try and show it in a bit. Oh, hang on, I might have worked out how to do it. Well, you know I'm not very good at tech. Fancy sending me a photo right in the middle of a stream. You know I'm rubbish. Let's see. Oh, I might be able to show it. Hang on. Oh, look at that. I managed it. Yay. So this is what Mello's just sent me, a picture of a little packet of love hearts. Oh, I want some now. We have got British supermarkets here. I wonder if they've got them. I might go and try and get some. It's a bit late for Valentine's Day. But over the weekend, I might get a packet of love hearts just to make me feel at home. Thank you, Mello. Right, okay, now we're going to have a look at the Chez, Vicki Marie chats. I'm going to look at the doll's house now. God. Arr. No, I don't want to do that. What do I want to do? I've got to get the pictures up first. Hang on. I have to go through a process in my head. There it is. So I have to get that up. Now, there's a lot of these to show you. It's brilliant. Just amazing, I think. Okay, so they're a bit haphazard in the sense of I haven't put them in any order. But these is a little pan with some, are they pancakes? I think they might be supposed to be in the pan there. Oh, a little pan, I mean, just brilliant. In one of the photos that I'm going to show you, it's got like you'll be able to see them to scale. So there you go. There's the kitchen. It's just incredible. Look, I mean, you could sit and there's so much in there. So you've got the little bottle of fairy liquid, got the little bubbles in the sink. All the pots and pans are pink. Little cakes, pancakes, milk jug. Oh, you just, you could be looking at it for ages. The stove, food mixer, so beautiful. And these are like the vines coming down, the pink vines. It's a pink house. The little, these are in the bathroom. What you got in the bathroom? 2 rubber ducks and 2 froggies. That's my doggy. Oh, that looks a bit like Riley, doesn't it? Looks a little bit like Riley. I could have him trimmed like that. If I left Riley to grow, he would grow like that. Literally, he looks like a poodle if I leave him without being clipped. And then I could have him clipped like that with just the little cuffs. Might do that next time. But of course, Riley's ears are sticky uppy ears, not floppy ears. But I could have him clipped like that. There's another view of the kitchen. Oh, it's even got the lino on the floor and the tiles, the brick floor. I mean, Claire, it must take you so long to do this. Got some peanut butter there. Just so beautiful. And this is the lounge. So there's another, that'd be Rocky there. Another little dog. Oh no, is this my bedroom? This is the bed, isn't it? Yeah, this is the bedroom. Oh, it's lovely. I was thinking it was the lounge because there's a sofa. But oh. See, I want to live in this house, really. Oh. Look at the cuddly toys. Oh, and this is my dressing room. So this is the little basket that she's put into my dressing room. The little angel. I did think about wearing, because I have got something similar to that, but I didn't want to frighten you all to death, so I thought I'd better not wear that. Oh, little cherub. So beautiful, that. So I take it this is the living room. Yeah, I've got a little dog bed, the sofa, plant. I think this is my computer here. Look at the little fireplace and even a standard lamp in the corner and vase of flowers. Little rug. God, you could just there's so many things in there. The kitchen again. Now these are little things that she makes. So you've got she actually makes these herself, I believe, and sticks them all together, etc. So you've got some grapes there, a plate of grapes. That's for my cheese board. Oh. And this is this the same living room or is this another room? There's a cat in this room. I haven't got a cat, unfortunately, but I would like one. Bottle of wine over in the corner. Chocolates. Just the depth of it. Look at this umbrella. Oh, I've even got a little pink phone here. And this lovely mirror. Look at that. That's my dressing table. That's that silver wig. I nearly wore that tonight as well. I nearly brought the wig out again. But it's too unruly. I can't, it's it won't brush up properly. So I didn't. But anyway. Looks a bit like the wig. That's just put all my stuff is like all the just curled up in the corner like the bloody boas and the wigs and what have you. Look at the chocolates. Ah. Yeah, lovely. Bathroom. Oh, I love it. I'm loving this sink with the gold tap. Gosh, do you make those, Claire? These little like tendrils? Yeah, so this is to show you the scale of the size. Look at those little pans and things. Look how tiny they are. Yeah, little, is that a jar of strawberry jam or something? So cute. There's Riley again. I'm calling this Riley now. This is Riley. And there's Rocky in the background, yeah. A little basque again. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Gosh. Bloody hell. Must take so much work, Claire, to make. Look at those cushions on that sofa. And the door, I mean, it all looks really realistic as well. I love the bathroom. My little pink computer. Wow. Oh, even the little clock up on the wall. Oh, another broom. What are you girls trying to tell me? All these brooms. Oh. You know, the walls look really sort of real, don't they? You know, I mean, obviously, I know they're not. Oh, they're banana. Is that banana that's sliced up there? You know, obviously, I know that, but they look really good. Don't know if you saw that picture, if you didn't know it was a doll's house, whether you would know it was a doll's house. The boudoir. Oh, and this should have been the first one, really. This is sort of the welcome. That's why I should have put them in an order. I will, because I'm going to make a little video of him. Oh, it's lovely, that. So lovely. Welcome. Welcome to Chez, Vicki Marie Chats. Wow. Just stunning. I think I might be back to the beginning now. Oh, no, I don't think I am. I'm not sure if it'll... Oh, Riley again. I tell you what, this house is a lot cleaner than my house. Well, my house is not dirty. That's not right. It's not dirty. It's a lot more tidy than my house. My house is untidy. It's not dirty, but it's untidy. Look at these cakes and everything. Oh, and this is a little man she's got for me as well. So you can see the size of it. She says it's the perfect man, because you don't need to wash his socks or cook him meals. And when he gets on your nerves, you just put him back in his pod. There he is. It's a shame he hasn't got a sheriff's uniform on, but anyway, never mind. No, yeah, there you go. So I've even got a little man to put in my little house and put him away when he gets on my nerves. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. That's the last one now. So, yeah, what do you think? Sorry, I missed all your comments as I was looking at them, but the perfect man. The perfect man. Hi, Neil. Yeah, the perfect man. Just don't need to cook for him. Don't need to clean. Don't need to wash his socks. Don't have to put the toilet lid down after him. You know, all those things. And then just when he gets on your nerves, just put him in his spot. Put him out of the way. I'm only joking, men. I'm only joking. I really like men. I actually do really like men's company. Chumba, you can't have my Basque. Oh, they're crumpets, are they? They're crumpets. I thought they were bananas. Dear me. Oh. Oh yeah, Claire was saying if she's found that on Temu, is it that you can get a lot of the things? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they are. I had a look on Amazon at some things, and they are quite expensive, aren't they? But apparently on Temu, you can get them cheaper. But oops. So thank you so much, Claire. That is, and the other person who I don't know if they've said who they are, but thank you so much for that, because just lovely. Honest to God, it really. How can I explain it? It's just lovely to look at and think about, and just so nice to think that you've gone to all that trouble. It's just beautiful, really, really is. Chumba wouldn't just put him in a box. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I do. I don't mean to be sarcastic about men all the time, because I do really like men. I enjoy their company a lot. So, okay, right. What we're going to do now, I think we're going to do a little bit Spanish now, because what I'm going to do is show you, and you can have a laugh at me do it, because I done over the past 2 years. I've done 2 Valentine's Day videos, for my Spanish channel. So you can learn a little bit of Spanish and have a laugh at me doing these videos. So I'm going to show the first one, which was from 2 years ago, and then the one that I did last year, and that saves me doing a new one this year. Okay, let's have a look. Gosh, it's really warm here tonight. I'm so warm. Normally I'm freezing, but I'm warm tonight. Okay. Now that's the one from last year. What the other one? Oh, hang on. I want to show you the older one first. Yeah. Okay, so this is a video. A video that I made 2 years ago on Valentine's Day. I really like my hair on this video. I don't know, I can't remember which hairdresser that was. I've given up on hairdressers now because something always goes wrong, but I quite like my hair on here. At least I know I'm not going to get done for copyright showing my own video. Going back to darling, this is another word in Spanish. Yeah, so you can learn some love. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, today is Valentine's Day. Hoy es día de San Valentín. Y este video hago para los que aprenden inglés y español. So this video I'm doing for all my viewers, those who are learning English and those who are learning Spanish. Valentine's Day is a special day. El día de San Valentín es especial, pero hay que recordar, you must remember, que la persona más importante para amar, the most important person to love, eres tú, is you.
Oh.
Hay que amar a ti mismo. You have to love yourself. Yeah, this is very important.
Oh, look, that's the same thing that I said at the start of this video. So this is my mantra. I don't know if I'm very good at sticking to it myself, but I try to.
Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. It's not cava, it's agua con gas. No es cava, hoy es agua con gas. Pero
yeah, I was probably doing the video early in the morning, so I've got sparkling water instead of champagne.
Bueno, salud. Está bien de todas formas. It's good anyway. Okay, so in today's video, en el video de hoy, vamos a mirar palabras de amor. We're going to look at words of love. Okay, so the most important word, lo más importante palabra, o la palabra más importante, amor, which is love. Yeah, amor, amor, amor. Love is very important. Amor es muy importante para ti mismo y claro para la familia, para los queridos, para las mascotas. So it's important for yourself, but also for your family, for all your loved ones, and your pets, of course. So, amor is love, and mi amor, my love. That's how you say that in English and Spanish. Mi amor, my love. Okay, and then we have the verb, el verbo. Después tenemos el verbo. To love, yeah? To love is the verb. And in Spanish, en español, es amar o querer. In English, to love. I love you.
It's so funny, Claire keeps saying we should do Keep Fit together sometimes on a live. And she says, I should. Well, I'm not really quite sure what makes you think that I could teach anyone Keep Fit. I've got some dumbbells. I could do some dumbbells, some weightlifting type thing. Oh dear. Well, that would be funny. But it'd be funnier for you lot because I'd be the one. I wouldn't be able to see you lot, but you'd be able to see what tit I was making of myself.
I love you. Te quiero o te amo. En español, dos formas de decirlo. Te amo o te quiero. And in English, I love you. I love all of you that are watching this video. And an important question, una pregunta importante, do you love me? Do you love me? Puede ser que quieres preguntar eso a tu pareja, a tu esposo, tu novio, etc. Do you love me? ¿Me quieres? Or ¿me amas? Yeah, I hope you get a good answer. Espero que tengas una respuesta buena cuando preguntas eso a tu pareja. When you ask this of your partner, I hope you get a good answer. So, the English, do you love me? The Spanish, ¿me quieres? O ¿me amas? And la respuesta buena sería yes, I do. En inglés sería yes, I do. O en español, sí, te quiero o te amo. Okay, next words. We have girlfriend or boyfriend, or fiancé in English. Girlfriend, boyfriend, fiancé. In Spanish is novio for a man or a boy, and novia for a girl. Depends if you've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Maybe you've got one of each. So depende si tengas novio o novia, o posible tienes uno de los dos, no lo sé. So girlfriend, boyfriend, fiancé. In Spanish is novio or novia, ¿vale? Oh, tengo que decir para los españoles o los hablantes de español, fiancé in English is only after you get engaged, después del compromiso, ¿sabes? When you get engaged and you're planning the wedding, then is fiancé. Before that, it's just girlfriend, boyfriend, ¿vale?
Yeah, it's very confusing in Spain with the boyfriend and girlfriend thing, because a novio or a novia, like you have amigos or amigas, and then even when you start going out together, it's still just your amigo or your amiga. So you're not sure sometimes what you are. And then they have this expression, which is amigo or amiga con derecho. And that's like I suppose you'd call it a friend with benefits. And then it's not until you're in a serious relationship that you get called a novio or a novia. Gosh, my voice is going, sorry.
Oh, and I también quiero decir, para los hablantes de inglés, in Spanish, novio y noviar es solo cuando es serio, ¿sabes? Que muchas veces es amigo o amiga, y eso puede ser un amigo con derecho, dicen. Si tienes un amigo con derecho, if you've got an amigo with derecho, this means it's a friend, more than a friend, or an amiga con derecho. But when it's a novio or novia, then it's serious. Okay, the next word to do with Valentine's Day is, well, very important for me. I love anybody buys me flowers. It's the most fantastic thing for me. Flowers, yeah, las flores. So, yo pienso que la mayoría de las mujeres les gustan las flores. You tell me, girls, do you? To me, most women, girls like flowers. I don't know, but I do, unless you're allergic to them, of course. So, flowers or las flores. Muy importante para comprar para tu novia o tu esposa o quien sea, o esposo, ¿por qué no? Okay, next word, chocolates. Again, very important. Chocolates or los chocolates. This is a common present on Valentine's Day. Es un regalo normal en día de San Valentín, chocolates or chocolates, but nice ones. Chocolates buenos, chocolates especiales. Yeah, it's important that they should be special chocolates. Belgian. Maybe I haven't spelled this right in English, but anyway, jewelry. These are good presents for Valentine's Day. Jewelry, las joyas. Y otra vez yo pienso que la mayoría de las mujeres y chicas les gustan las joyas. I think majority of women and girls like jewelry, and men like jewelry too. I mean, you know, men like rings and watches or chains even. So yeah, jewelry is a nice present on Valentine's Day. A very nice present on Valentine's Day, un regalo muy especial en día de San Valentín, especialmente si es un presupuesto, a proposal, I don't know, but a ring
a ring, un anillo es muy importante en el día de San Valentín. And St. Valentine's Day is a good day to ask someone to marry you. Es muy buen día para preguntar a alguien casarse contigo, ¿sabes? It's a very good day to do that. Another present that's nice on Valentine's Day, jewelry. Otra joya is a bracelet or la pulsera, una pulsera. Nice present on Valentine's Day, very nice. For a girl or a boy. More jewelry, as you can see, I like jewelry. So, more jewelry, earrings, yeah, earrings, pendientes. A good present to buy someone for Valentine's Day. What are you buying for your loved one this Valentine's Day, or what have you bought? Because hopefully you'll have bought it by now. So, ¿qué compras tú para tu ser querido este día de San Valentín? ¿O qué has comprado? Porque espero que ya lo has comprado. What's a good idea for a present for Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comments what you're doing for Valentine's Day, if you're celebrating it. No todo el mundo celebra Día de San Valentín, pero bueno, déjame saber en comentario qué estás haciendo este Día de San Valentín. Okay. A nice word to call people you love, una palabra para llamar a la gente que quieres. Darling, in English, darling. Y cariño en español. En inglés lo usan mucho ahora, que a mí no me gusta usarlo excepto con realmente las personas muy secas, ¿sabes? Que para mí esta palabra es especial. Si alguien me llama darling, prefiero que sea mi novio, etc. No todo el mundo. Pero bueno, darling, cariño. Sometimes in Spanish they say for short, cari. A nice sentence that would be good to say to your loved one at Valentine's Day. Eso es una frase que sería bueno decir a tu amante para el día de San Valentín. I adore you. I adore you. Te adoro. So, I adore you. Eso es muy, yo pienso que eso es muy dulce. Muy dulce, me gusta, I adore you. Es mejor para mí que I love you. So I think it's better than I love you. Okay, another one. I need you. It sounds like a song, es como una canción. I need you. Te necesito. So notice in Spanish, it's you, I need. In inglés es necesito tú. It's the other way around. I need you, te necesito. ¿Vale? Vale. Be careful with this. So hay que tener cuidado con quien preguntas, pero give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Dame un beso. So, kiss is beso. So, dame un beso, give me a kiss. This is a nice thing to say. Bueno, si estás casado, da igual, puedes practicar estas cosas con tu pareja, claro, o si tienes novio. Pero si no tienes novio o novia, y no estás con alguien, esas son cosas que puedes practicar con las personas que Piensas que me gustaría estar con esta persona. So, yeah, son buenos para practicar con personas, a ver si funciona. They're good to practice with people, you know, if you're married, yeah, to your husband or wife, of course, or your partner, or your, you know, whatever, you're single.
Now, I hope you're all concentrating, so I'm going to give you a test at the end. No, I'm only joking. Oh, you want to see my students? If I ever mention the word test, they go into a blind panic.
Significant other, let's say. But also, if you're single and you're looking for love, these would be good to practice with the people that you're interested in as well. I am crazy about you. I am crazy about you. No hay persona que no te gustaría oír esto. Estoy loco o loca por ti. I am crazy about you. Estoy loco por ti. Another nice sentence that you can use to people that you love or like or are interested in. I miss you. I miss you. Te echo de menos. Te echo de menos. I miss you. Now then, going back to darling, this is another word in Spanish for darling. Cielo. And cielo actually means heaven. So that's its literal meaning, sky or heaven. But in Spanish, we use it to say darling. So usamos el cielo en español para hablar con personas, personas que estamos cerca, ¿sabes? Okay, here we have a few different words in Spanish and English. Doll, in English, I don't like that. You think of that as an...
Maggie, what you're just asking there about estoy loca, that's I'm crazy for you. Like I'm crazy. But if you say soy loca, that means you're crazy as in, not a full shilling, as my dad used to say. But yeah, there's a difference. There's two ways. Estoy loca is like estoy loca, you're crazy about something, crazy about a person or crazy about a place. But soy loca is like you literally are crazy. So that's the complexities of Spanish.
American sort of expression. But muñeca, I like muñeca. Muñeca literally means doll, but it sounds better in Spanish. Suena mejor en español. Cuando decimos doll in English, no suena bien. Bueno, para mí. Reina, which literally means queen. Queen, and you say, dame un beso, reina. Something like that. Or that's for an older person, or princesa for a younger girl. So reina is for a more mature lady, I suppose, and princesa is for a younger girl. And in English, these sort of things, we wouldn't call someone in English, si dices queen, no es muy romántico. Princess posible, pero queen no. Y sweetheart, this is a good English, a word in English, sweetheart or sweetie, love, yeah, hey love, or babe. Babe is quite a common word now. So I love you, babe. I love you, babe. Antes era un poco más americano, pero ahora es más usado en inglés británico también. Okay, and then mi vida, my life, that literally means, but in Spanish, they use that quite a lot. In inglés no usamos mucho que you are my life, you are my life. Eso es un poco dramático en inglés, pienso yo. A mí no me gusta. You tell me what you like. In comments, let me know what are your favourite terms of endearment.
Déjame saber en comentario qué son tus favoritos, qué te gusta tú, que te llamen las personas que quieres. For me, my life, no. But I like muñeca, and sweetheart is quite nice, and babe, I suppose. Okay, that's it. So also in comments, let me know what you're doing for. So that's it for that video. So that was from a couple of years ago. I think that was just after COVID. And I went to a hairdresser. I think it was, I'm going back to that hairdresser, I think. I think it was the one in the shopping centre. He was quite expensive, but he was really good. But anyway, I was going to say something else then and it's gone. But yeah, I'm not going to give you a test, don't worry. So I've realised my hair, because the next video that I'm going to show you, which is similar to this, I probably won't play the whole thing, though it's only 10 minutes or something, about Valentine's Day that I did last year. And my hair is a different colour. I'm always changing my hair. I've always been the same. Ever since I was young, I've never, some of my friends, and you see photos of them over the years, their hair is exactly the same, as when they were at school. Some people never change their hair, do they? I'm one of those, every photo you see of me, I've got different hair. I've always experimented with my hair. Anyway, let's have a look at this one then. So this is the same. I'll probably just start it. I'll start it from here. ¿Vale? Okay, so número uno y lo más importante, number one and the most important is love, amor. Obviously for Valentine's Day, we need love or amor. Oh, by the way, por casualidad, hoy tengo vino. Como es un video para el Día de San Valentin, as it's a video for St. Valentine's Day, tengo vino. So, en mis nuevas copas, que no rompen, porque yo tengo dos perros. These are my new wine glasses that don't break, because I have two dogs. Bueno, hay tres perros en mi casa con el perro de mi hijo. So there are actually three dogs in my house with my son's dog. So glasses of wine are always getting knocked over. So al final, compré estos. I bought these. It's quite funny actually, because I don't know how this video is going to go, because when I've had a drink of wine, I'm actually not very good at speaking Spanish because I relax. So all my students say, oh, when we've had a little drink or whatever, we get much more fluent in Spanish because I get confidence, I'm the opposite, because I just sort of switch off because it's too much like work. No hay problema. Vale. Salud, cheers, bottoms up, arriba, abajo, centro, dentro. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so número dos, or number two. To feel love, para sentir amor, necesitas un corazón, el corazón, a heart. So in English is heart. Remember, in English, en inglés, tenemos que pronunciar la H, heart. Pero en español, claro, no pronunciamos el H, pero en inglés sí. And for those of you who are learning Spanish, it's el corazón. Corazón is also a name that's used in Spanish, like as a term of endearment, like hola, corazón, like hi, darling, love, sweetheart, etc. So número dos, number two, heart, corazón. Okay, número tres, or number three, are flowers. Flowers are very important on Valentine's Day. Las flores, muy importantes en Día de San Valentín. Flowers las flores. Y número 4, especialmente un tipo de flor, one special type of flower that's important on Valentine's Day are roses, of course. Las rosas, red roses, las rosas rojas. Okay, so well, believe me, I think there aren't many women who don't like getting flowers. So you men, you hombres ahí fuera, remember, acuérdate que flores, a las mujeres les gustan flores.
I tell you what, my Valentine's Day videos is like an advertisement for roses, aren't they? I was banging on about it all the time. You know, maybe it's in the vain hope that somebody will bring me some roses. Anyway, I'm going to fast forward it a little bit because a lot of these you've seen in the other one. Don't know if we had this.
También puedes ver mis dibujos fantásticos. So
I am proud of these brilliant drawings. Look at that for a hug. I'm really pleased with that, actually. I wonder what I've done with those cards. I should keep them for next year. I've probably got them hidden away somewhere. Look at that. I'm really pleased with that.
So the next one, number 8, we've got a hug or an embrace. Again, remember, if you're learning English, hug, we pronounce the H, not hug. Hug, embrace, and in Spanish it is masculine, and it is el abrazo or un abrazo or muchos abrazos. Cheers. I love my new wine glass. Me encanta mi nuevo. Okay, now something number.
It doesn't take much to make me happy, just those nice wine glasses.
9 is something else that's very popular.
Oh, thank you, Julie. That's very kind. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that towards my haircut.
On Valentine's Day, algo más muy popular en Día de San Valentín. Pero yo prefiero flores personalmente, pero también a muchas mujeres les gustan los chocolates. Many women like chocolates. This is one of those fantastic words in English that is the same in Spanish. So if you're learning English or you're learning Spanish, you haven't got much to learn with this word. The difference is the pronunciation, of course. So in English, chocolates. In Spanish, chocolates. Because, of course, in Spanish, we pronounce every vowel, every syllable. In English, we don't.
Yeah, Julie, I'll get my fringe cut properly. You know, it always goes, doesn't it? When you cut your fringe and you think, just trim the ends off, because it's coming down into my eyes and it drives me mad when it does that. So I think, just cut the tips off. And then you think, I've just gone too much on that side. So a little bit more, And the next minute, it's all like that. But anyway, it grows. That's the good thing about it. Thank God for that. Right, hang on. I've got to turn the... Right.
So in English, it's chocolates. We don't even pronounce it's not chocolates, it's chocolates. And whereas in Spanish, it's chocolates. This is a terrible, I think I gave up on the drawings after this one. Number 10, numero 10, Cupid. Will Cupid come and shoot his arrow? Yeah, Cupido. Espero que venga Cupido para saltar la flecha para ti. So I hope that he comes along and releases the arrow for you. But this is a nice, easy word because in English it's Cupid. In Spanish, it's Cupido. So again, completely different pronunciation. Es la pronunciación completamente diferente. Y aquí también. Número 11. Angel in English. Mellow, thank you so much. I don't know who got it. I can never see it from this side. Did anybody see who got the membership? That's very generous. Thank you, Mellow, for gifting a membership for
Angel.
Valentine's Day. So somebody got a Vicky Marie's membership for Valentine's Day.
Whereas in Spanish it's ángel. Ángel. So angel, ángel. Another similar word, number 12, número 12, otra palabra muy similar, admirer. Yeah, an admirer in Spanish is el admirador, but in English it's admirer. So the pronunciation that's different. Of course, if you have a female admirer, that's la admiradora. So maybe you have un admirador secreto. Maybe you have a secret admirer. So, or una admiradora secreta. Okay, or maybe you are. Posible tú eres un admirador secreto de alguien. Well, Valentine's Day is the day to let them know that you like them. El día de San Valentín es el día para decirlos que te gustan. Okay, now, número 13, affection. In English, we say, I have a lot of affection for you. Yeah, tengo mucho cariño por ti. In Spanish, it's cariño. So in English, affection, the way you feel about somebody positively, it's a positive feeling. And in Spanish, it's el cariño. Now,
oh, look, Charlie is saying he's tiene admiradoras secretas. Charlie, you're like the Casanova of Barcelona. He's got all his admirers. He had his 2 Valentine's cards.
maybe if you're writing a Valentine's Day card, una tarjeta de San Valentín, you might want to call them my beloved or mi amado, or feminine amada, my beloved. I like this expression.
Yeah, Wesley, I think you got the membership there from Jim. I think so. Somebody said that you did. I can't tell from here, but
my beloved Vicki, me. So that would be mi amada Vicki. Yeah, I can always hope. Cheers. Maybe on Valentine's Day you're lucky enough to have a date. Una cita. La cita is a date. You know, I hope you don't have what would be una cita ciega, a blind date. I don't think they're a very good idea. And when you have your date, maybe you will fall in love. You will enamorarse con la otra persona. So the verb to fall in love is enamorarse. So the verb to love is amar, but the verb to fall in love is enamorarse. And I think we all know, or probably all know, that is the best feeling in the world. When you first fall in love. Unfortunately, it doesn't always last that long, pero en el momento es muy bueno, ¿no? To fall in love, o es muy bueno para enamorarse con alguien. Okay, so are you thinking of sending any gifts? ¿Estás pensando en enviar regalos este día de San Valentín? So in English, it's a gift or a present, whereas in Spanish, it's regalo. And maybe you have an infatuation with somebody. I mean, this is a fantastic word because it's the same practically in English and Spanish. Again, solo la pronunciación que es diferente. Infatuación or infatuation in English.
And maybe you are like me. Unfortunately, I don't think it's always a good thing to be this, because sometimes you get disappointed. Pero, are you romantic? ¿Eres romántico or romántica? Again, another nice easy word in Spanish or English, whichever language you're learning. Romantic in English, romántico or romántica in Espanol. And the last one, and I hope, espero que todos vosotras encontréis vuestra true love or amor verdadero en el día de San Valentin. I hope you find your true love or your amor verdadero on the day of St. Valentin, or St. Valentine's Day. In English, we don't say St. Valentine's Day, really. We just say Valentine's Day. But in Spanish, they tend to say El Día de San Valentin, not just El Día de Valentin. Okay, let's just go back through the pronunciation of all these words about love. I hope it's left you feeling, this video will leave you feeling loved up. Vale, repetamos una vez la pronunciación. Número 1, number 1, love, el amor. Número 2, number 2, heart, el corazón. Número 3, number 3, flowers, las flores. Número 4, number 4, roses. English is roses. Las rosas. Número 5, number 5, kiss, el beso. Number 6, número 6, boyfriend or girlfriend, el novio o la novia. Número 7, number 7, husband or wife in English, and in Spanish, el marido o la mujer. Número 8, hug or embrace, el abrazo. Número 9, chocolates, or los chocolates. Número 10, Cupid or Cupido in Spanish. Cupid in English, Cupido in Spanish. Número 11, angel in English, el ángel in Español. Número 12, admirer in English, el admirador o la admiradora in Spanish. Número 13, number 13, affection, el cariño. Número 14, number 14, my beloved, mi amado o mi amada. Número 15, date, la cita en español. Número 16, in English, to fall in love in Spanish.
Yeah, so just what Kelly was asking there. So, like, Spain has got it's divided into all these communities, and there's quite a few different languages in Spain. So, Castellano, or what you think of as Spanish, is spoken all over Spain. So anyone in Spain will speak Spanish. But in the different communities, like in Catalonia, they speak Catalan. In the Valencian community, they speak Valencian. And they are actually the same language. They call them different languages, but
Catalan and Valencian are exactly the same. Then up in the north, you've got Basque in the Basque country. You've got Gallego in Galicia. I feel like there's another one. I don't know if there's one in the Canaries or something. But yeah, so it's a bit of a problem because so after the Civil War, Franco, sorry to bore you with this, but if you bore, you know, it's a bit of Spanish history. After the Civil War, Franco tried to unite Spain, and so he banned all the other languages, and you were only allowed to speak Spanish, Castellano. And anyone speaking like in Catalonia or in any of the other areas, speaking there, it's a bit like Welsh, you know, if you have, like in Wales, in the UK, you know, they speak English, but Welsh, a lot of Welsh people prefer to speak Welsh, don't they? And so it's a bit like that, but they were outlawed from speaking their own languages. And I mean, they could be shot for speaking Catalan or Basque. That's why there was so much anger about it after Franco died. Now it's all going the other way again, and now all the regions, the communities, they're becoming more and more independent. And Catalonia wants to be totally separate from Spain. So there's a lot of problems. It's a constant juggling act to try and keep Spain together as one unit, because there's lots of parts of Spain would like to break off completely. You know, they don't feel Spanish, they're Catalan. They like to be part of Europe, but they don't like to say they're Spanish. You know, it's not so much in my area in the south, it's more up in the north. And, you know, everything is in Catalan, all the street signs. Now, I can understand Catalan if I see it written down, or even if I hear it, but I couldn't put a sentence together. I don't know how to speak Catalan, but I can normally understand, because there are some similarities. It's a little bit of a cross between Spanish and French, I think. Little bit of this, little bit of that. You can understand the most of it, but as I say, I couldn't put a sentence together in Catalan. But it's interesting, you know, Spain is Franco, for all the bad things he did, because he was a dictator, but he kept the country together. So now it's sort of, you know, it's a constant fight to stop Catalonia breaking away completely.
Español, enamorarse. Número 17. Gift or present in inglés, and el regalo in Spanish. 18. Number 18. In English, it's pronounced infatuation. Infatuation. Y en español, una, femenino, infatuación. Número 19, number 19, romantic or romántico or romántica. And the last one, I hope you find yours. True love, your true love or your amor verdadero. I hope you find it. Espero que lo encuentres para Día de San Valentín. Cheers.
Okay, yeah, and I think that I'm just finishing it off there, so it's not. Yeah, so going back, what Charlie's saying there about Basque, in the Basque country, which is right up in the north of Spain, it is a completely different language. It's almost like Russian. There's a lot of Russian influence in their language, which I'm not sure how that happened. But yeah, the Basques are very, very different. You know, and you know, it's not that long ago when I first came to Spain, there were terrorists, you know, the ETA, who were the Basque terrorists, you know, planting bombs. It was like coming from,
you know, that sort of as the Troubles were all finishing in Northern Ireland, and then coming here, and they were bombing a lot of the places nearby where I live. There were bombs planted, mainly in police stations and things like that. But it was a big problem anyway. There is a ceasefire now, so that, touch wood, I won't say it's been resolved, but there is no terrorist, you know, no bombs being planted now and that. But yeah, we're learning Spanish, Daisy May, about love. Well, the thing is, we were doing Valentine's Day, weren't we? So we were learning the language of love in Spanish. You never know when you might need it. It might come in handy. Wesley speaks gibberish. Chumba's found her true love. She keeps him in a box in a cupboard. Ocean speaks Lancashire. And somebody else mentioned, was it Daisy, said she speaks Cockney. Well, do you know, I've tried to explain to some of my English students, trying to explain Cockney rhyming slang to them. They just like look at me like, what? They're trying to explain to them what Cockney rhyming slang, different things, what they really mean. Poor, they haven't got a clue. They haven't got a clue. Oh, dear me. What? Kelly, you had Nicole Kidman there too. Oh, gosh. I never get hammered, Mellow. I don't, if it looks like I drink a lot, but I actually don't. They're just little sips. Never get hammered. Never, ever, ever. Ah, right. Netflix, but didn't want to pay their staff. Yeah, so you got your own back by having thrown a sickie. Oh, Charlie's given us a Catalan lesson. So, por favor is seis plau. Gosh, that's nothing like por favor, is it? That is nothing like por favor. Oh, Chumba's having a drink. Oh, dear me, dear me. Oh. Yeah, Charlie, the Basque Country is very beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? It is. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you about love. So it was a little thing that I saw on Sky News earlier. A couple who have been married for 63 years. So this couple have been married for 63 years, and they're giving us their advice on relationships. So let's have a look. So on Valentine's Day, a couple married for 63 years reveal a surprising secret to a long-lasting relationship. So they say having a good sense of humour, being able to barbecue, and having a lovely family are also important factors in a happy marriage. And these are couples in a Welsh care home. Wonder if they speak Welsh. Oh, bless. So there's a picture of them. I don't know why it won't go to a... Anyway, there's a picture of him on their wedding day. And here's a picture of him now. And they've been married all that. I bet it hasn't been a bed of roses. I bet it hasn't all been smooth sailing. You know, there'll have been problems along the way. So when a couple is married for over 60 years, there's often one question: what's your secret? You'd think staying affectionate, good communication and compromises would be high on the list. But one husband and wife who've been married for 63 years say the real answer is much more delicious. So Josephine and Aubrey Langley, who are 90 and 91, met in 1958 when they foxtrotted at the Mostyn Dance Hall in North Wales. And according to Mrs. Langley, there's one thing that's key to a long-lasting relationship: a husband that knows how to barbecue and make an exceptionally good gin and tonic. And Mr. Langley added that a good sense of humour matters. After all, laughter can be just a tonic too. Bless him. So they had their first date in the back row of a cinema in Pontypool and will mark their 64th wedding anniversary later this month. Care home residents with a combined 199 years of marriage have shared their secrets to a happy relationship during a celebration at Care UK's Elysincode home. I'll have pronounced that wrong. Sorry, anybody Welsh who's watching, I will have pronounced it wrong. In Cardiff. And tonight, loved up couples will be treated to a romantic private dining evening complete with champagne. They'll be enjoying a 3-course meal made especially by the chef and perhaps an exceptionally good gin and tonic. So for their Valentine's Day menu, they're having, excuse me, my voice is definitely going now, leek and potato soup, or prosciutto ham and mozzarella cheese salad with basil oil dressing, and main course Stilton and mushroom carbonara with parmesan cheese or braised ox cheek. Blech. With red wine juice. Oh God, I couldn't eat braised ox cheek. It's disgusting, just the thought of it. Horseradish mashed potato, broccoli and cauliflower. And for dessert, bread and butter pudding or stewed winter fruit with vanilla ice cream. Oh, bless, bless. So sweet. So Olwyn and Arthur are 100 and 101, and they've been married for more than 75 years and are believed to be the 15th married couple in the UK where both spouses are centenarians. And Mrs. Hayward said their long-lasting union stems from a happy marriage and a loving family. Ah. So they met in 1943, bloody hell, before the war, when they met, and enjoyed a scenic walk along the cliff top at Pennard Gower for their first date. And 6 years later, they married in a church ceremony with 40 guests. And they now have 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. Oh, there's another one here. John and Patricia Chesney, 84 and 83, also took part in the celebrations at the care home. They celebrated 61 years of marriage on 2nd of February. And Mrs. Chesney had tongue-in-cheek, well, you don't know that it was tongue-in-cheek, she might mean it, had tongue-in-cheek advice for young couples, telling them to run, run, run. And she advised, let your husband think he is the boss, as long as he obeys his wife. The Chesneys met on a Saturday night in Queen Street, Cardiff, in 1959, and tied the knot 4 years later. They have 1 daughter. Oh, bless. So there you go. They were all celebrating in the care home. And the owner of the care home, or the manager of the care home, said, we'd like to say thank you to all the happy couples for sharing their stories. They are truly inseparable. Sweet, isn't it? Very sweet. That'll be you and Chumba one day, David, in the care home. Oh, dear. Charlie's chosen his menu. Oh, he's going to have ox cheek. Ooh, dear me.
Hi, Jean Hill. Jean from the Black Country. Thanks for watching, Jean. Thank you, and thanks for thanks for having the courage to go in the chat. But I was just thinking, David, we'll all be there. I'll be in the care home. I'll be doing my videos from the care home, and David and Chumba. I'll be. Hi, Andy Polly. What's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Yeah, we'll be doing the video. I'll be doing the videos. I'll still be doing the Valentine's Day video from the care home. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, Charlie, you don't eat meat normally. I do. Oh, how can you enjoy an ox cheek? Oh, come on. Blech. Horrible. Oh, I've got a video planned. Anyway, never mind. I can't decide this. Oh, I found out. So one of my students, his friend is a scientist, and he told me some things, and I'm wondering about whether to do a video on it or not, or I don't know if it might be too contentious. No, I can't. I only sing happy birthday when my voice isn't gone. Or in members, isn't it, when I sing happy birthday in Spanish? But to be honest, my voice just I will, Andy, if you maybe on Thursday. What day is it today? Wednesday. Yeah. Thanks for dropping me in it, Chumba. Oh, ox tongue. Anyway, thank you, all of you. I hope you've had a great Valentine's Day. I hope you've enjoyed the live. We've had a bit of a laugh. We've learnt some Spanish. We've looked at the fantastic doll's house again. And thank you for all the poems that you sent in, etc. It's been really nice. It's been really, really nice. And thank you to Julie for the super sticker, so I can get my fringe cut. And thank you to Mello, who gifted a membership, and Wesley won the membership. Oh, I hope you've enjoyed it. Now, tomorrow we'll be back. I'll be back with any updates about Samantha, etc., and the cases that we've been followed. I didn't want to talk about them tonight because I just wanted tonight to be light and to be fun, because every now and again we have to have a bit of fun, don't we? But tomorrow we'll be going into. So tomorrow is the members live. So I've got to think about what we're going to do for that. So, oh, Tina, that's a good idea. So Tina's saying the next room in your doll's house should be a care home for us. A care home for Vicki Marie chats. And I'm doing my videos like from the care home. That would be really funny, yeah. Oh, but seriously, Claire, thank you so much for that. Thank you all for being here, for those of you that participated in the chat, but also thank you to you, those of you who watch from home. Not everybody likes to actually join in the chat, I know that, but thank you so much. And night. Remember to live and love carefully, wisely. We have to take the advice from these couples that have been married like 60 years or whatever. Anyway, but remember, you are the most important person. You have to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. And I'll see you really soon in the next video. And until then, thank you all for spending Valentine's evening with me. And I will see you really soon in the next video. And until then, may your God go with you. Oh, Julie, thank you. Oh, I'm building up to a full haircut. Thank you so much, Julie. You're very kind. Thank you. And night.